the Beckham family just sent a very loud message in Paris without saying a single word. Because when Victoria Beckham stepped out for her latest Paris Fashion Week show, the entire family showed up to support her. David was there. Romeo was there. Cruz was there. Harper was there. But one person was missing. And at this point, that absence is becoming impossible to ignore. Because while the Beckhams were posing together, celebrating Victoria's newest collection and posting loving messages online, Brooklyn Beckham was nowhere in sight. And fans are starting to ask a very uncomfortable question. Is this just distance? Or has this family feud officially become permanent? Paris Fashion Week is usually a celebration for the Beckham family. For years, Victoria has turned her runway shows into a full-on family moment. Cameras flashing, the kids sitting in the front row, David proudly watching as his wife closes the show. It's basically the Beckham tradition. But this year, something felt different. Victoria presented her fall/winter 2026 collection to a packed crowd in Paris, surrounded by celebrities, fashion editors, and industry icons. And right there in the front row was her family. David Beckham arrived looking sharp in a black suit with a gold chain. Romeo showed up in cargo pants and a leather jacket. Cruz brought a splash of color in a bold crochet cardigan. And Harper, the youngest Beckham, wore a dramatic black cape-style gown that looked straight out of her mother's collection. Cruz's girlfriend Jackie Apostol also attended, dressed in a mint green satin Victoria Beckham gown. The message from the family was clear. They were there to support Victoria. And after the show, Victoria made sure to say exactly that. She posted photos from the event and wrote a simple message. "Thank you for always being there to support me. I love you all so much." But that sentence carried a lot more weight than it looked, because there was one person she didn't mention, and one person who definitely wasn't in those photos. Brooklyn Beckham. Now, if you've been following the story, you already know things between Brooklyn and his family have been messy. Earlier this year, Brooklyn shocked fans by releasing a long and emotional Instagram statement where he announced he was cutting ties with his parents. The statement reportedly ran several pages and included serious accusations about his upbringing and family dynamics. Since then, Brooklyn has been living in the United States with his wife, actress Nicola Peltz, the daughter of billionaire businessman Nelson Peltz. And over the past year, the distance between Brooklyn and the rest of the Beckham family has only grown. He skipped David Beckham's 50th birthday. He skipped Victoria's 51st birthday. He skipped celebrations for his brother Cruz. And now, he skipped one of the biggest events in Victoria's professional life, Paris Fashion Week. That absence didn't go ignored. Because while the rest of the family was celebrating Victoria's success, Brooklyn was doing something very different online. Instead of mentioning the show, he was busy promoting his hot sauce brand. No message. No congratulations. No sign of support. For a family that once seemed inseparable, the silence feels loud. But the drama didn't stop there. Cruz's girlfriend Jackie Apostol also posted something interesting on her social media during the show. She shared a quote about kindness and resilience that caught a lot of attention. It read, "Some of the kindest souls I know have lived in a world that was not so kind to them. Sometimes it's the people who have been hurt the most who refuse to be hardened." Now, she never directly mentioned the Beckham feud, but posting that message on the same night as Victoria's show definitely raised eyebrows. Was it just a motivational quote? Or was it a subtle message about the situation unfolding inside the Beckham family? Either way, the timing was interesting. And then there was David Beckham. Because after the show, David posted one of the most supportive messages of the night. He shared photos of Victoria walking the runway and wrote, "We are always so proud of what you achieve every single season. You continue to raise the bar." He ended the message simply, "We love you." It was classic David Beckham, supportive, proud, and very public. But once again, something stood out. The family looked united, just smaller. And honestly, this is the moment where things get complicated. Because family feuds happen all the time in Hollywood. But the Beckham family built their entire public image around loyalty. They were always the example of a celebrity family that stayed close no matter what. So seeing this level of distance between Brooklyn and the rest of the family feels shocking. And if you follow celebrity family drama like this, subscribe to Star Watch Express because we break down the stories that everyone else only reports on. At the end of the day, Victoria Beckham's Paris Fashion Week show was still a huge success. The runway was packed. Fashion icons like Anna Wintour showed up. Celebrities filled the room. And her family stood proudly in the front row cheering her on. But the biggest headline of the night wasn't the clothes. It wasn't the celebrity guests. It wasn't even the runway. It was the empty seat. Because the Beckham family showed the world they are still united. Just not completely. And until Brooklyn Beckham shows up again, every family moment like this is going to raise the same question. Is this just a rough chapter in the Beckham story? Or is the Beckham family quietly learning how to move forward without their eldest son?